Someone else made a video about how YouTube video essays can seem really good and thorough and well researched until they're about something that you know a lot about, and then you realize, oh my gosh, it's terrible. This is horribly done. Have you ever experienced that with a person? Because I have. And you meet someone, especially as an adult, you meet people like later in life, and they seem so smart and confident until and they have a different expertise than you. And then they talk about something that you know about, and they are so confident and yet so wrong. And then it makes you think, this is how they talk about everything. Even the stuff that they do say that they know stuff about. And then, because you're there in a conversation, you can go and try to correct them and say, well, and they say, no, I think this is how it is. And it's, between the two of us, I mean, I don't know everything, but I'm the one that has a degree in this subject.
So that creator was talking about people online, but also people in real life. And I want to talk about both of those things. So one of the things I have learned being on TikTok for, over a year, about a year and a half, is that there are people who present very confidently. They will even cite sources, but they don't actually know what they're talking about, and they're unaware of the areas where they are ignorant, or they are bringing their own tremendous bias to the conversation. Obviously, right? We should all be aware of that. And I have definitely fallen for this. I had to block a couple of people recently where I thought, gosh, they had good takes on some issues. And then I would see a video where I was like, this is a horrifically bad take. You either don't have reading comprehension, or you are intentionally twisting the narrative in order to present a position that is not actually being made in the thing that you're critiquing. And if this is truly your reading comprehension and your interpretation and analysis of what is happening here, then I am now questioning whether anything you said is trustworthy. Now, I don't expect perfection from other people on the internet, right? I do think that it's so easy for us to, as creators, to get outside of our realm of expertise and speak too confidently on an issue. I also think it's easy for those of us who are watching content to think that because somebody is yapping confidently on the internet, they must know what they're talking about. Being convincing in your argument does not mean that your argument is correct. Having expertise in one area, that doesn't transfer to another area. And I fully admit, I sometimes will get outside my zone, but then I'll try and say, like, I'm not an expert on this, or I'll point to an expert. And then a lot of times people will ask me a question about an issue, and I'll be like, I don't actually know enough to speak on this.